Yes, welcome back to the channel. And this is Uncle B, and you are watching Uncle B Media Network. Today in this video, I'll be taking you through the basics of the computer. You have a computer at home, you want to use it, you are a kid, or you are even an elderly person, you are a parent. Being a graduate does not mean that you automatically know how to use the computer. So you are here to learn. You want to know how you can use your computer. You are in the right place. Keep watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Let's get started. So you want to learn how to use your computer. Once you've gotten your computer, the first thing, if you are using a desktop, is for you to set it up. Arrange the system, connect the parts together: the monitor, the mouse, the keyboard, and the system unit. So in case you don't know how to do that, just go and watch my video that I made earlier on setting up the computer system. How to set up your computer system. I'll leave the link of that video under the description. In the description of this video. So go check it out. Go and watch if you don't know how to set up your computer. So having set up your computer, or maybe you are using a laptop which you don't really need to set up. So what is the next thing you need to do? All we need to do once we pick up maybe a desktop or a laptop, whichever type of computer we are using, well, the first thing we need to do is to look around, spin around your laptop. Most especially the laptops. Sometimes the buttons are in some places that's so funny. Let me show you some example. On my screen here. Okay, see. Let's see this, for instance. This particular one, you can see, if you look at this place, this is the screen of this particular laptop. This is a Lenovo laptop. So the power button is actually on the screen. So make sure you look through. Let me show you some other example. Okay, look at this. This is at the edge. You can see where it is located. So if you look through, this is another one. You can see where it's located. So you just need to look through very well. Make sure all you are looking out for is this sign, an I and O, input output, I and O. This sign is what makes computer an electronic device. So any electronic device will always have this. So if you are using a desktop, you need to locate this button on your monitor and that of the system unit. And if you have 3-in-1, maybe like this one, just look at the side, you'll find it there. And if it's a laptop, look around like I said earlier, and you will find the power on button. After powering on, and you can see the screen, the first screen that appears after we are finished booting our computer is what we call the desktop. So this, when you see this, when you are able to see this, we call this the desktop. So just like the name sounds, desk and top is just like a normal office table. So what are those things you find on the desktop? They are those things you use commonly. If you are in an office, you will not leave files that you are not working on. Maybe you will not even touch them in the next 1 year. You will not put them on your desk. You put them in the cabinet. So that is it. Most of the things you find here are things that the person who owns the computer uses often. So there are shortcuts, or maybe a shortcut to that document, or maybe even the document itself, as well as folders. So that is it. I'm not going to go deep into this for this tutorial. So now let's see. Sometimes maybe you want to change the background. I'll just quickly go through that. Now you need to note that depending on the type of computer, the type of window you are running, I want to believe most of us watching me are using Windows. Maybe in the nearest future I could make something for those of us using Mac, but this is for people using Windows. So now on a Windows computer, it depends on the version of window you are running. Maybe Windows 8, Windows 10, Windows 7, Windows XP. So it all depends. So, but most of the procedures are similar in as much as you are using a Windows computer. Okay, so now let's go on. I'll just quickly talk about how to change the background. So let's say you just there are two buttons on a mouse, which we already know. We have the left and the right. So we just have to press the right button, press the right mouse button, and then we look through this option. Always the last one is either personalize, is either you see personalize or you see properties. Maybe personalize or properties. So whichever one you find there, you just click, and here we have desktop background. If it's properties that you have there, you will see desktop. So just we click on this, and then we can choose a picture from here. Or if you have one, maybe you have a picture of yourself that you have snapped, you can click this place to browse. You go to where you save that particular picture. Maybe let's say we go to the library, maybe inside picture we look through my picture, and if there is anything there we will see it there. But in this case I don't think I have much pictures, or maybe I can go back. I have pictures on the desktop, so or even in download, I think I have many pictures under the download. Okay, let me check on the desktop first. I think I have as well on the desktop. So okay, let's see on the desktop. Let me see what are the things that are there. Okay, let's say this one is a good one. I want to use it. I just say save changes, and once I do that and close this, come back, you discover that my background has changed. So that is that for changing the desktop background. So we can also create a folder. For instance, all this yellow, this ones with this orange yellow color here, they are what we call folder. And what the folder does is that it contains other sub document or items. Inside the folder you can put another folder, or you can even put document, maybe a music document, a text document, something you typed, and all of that. So how do you create one for yourself? All you need to do is right click again, the right side of the mouse, press, and then you come to new, and then you once you point to new, you see that there is a new, or there are some option towards the other side. So you look for folder, click on folder, and immediately you see that something new has been created and it's named new folder. Then you type a name for it. Type any name of your choice. You can type your name. For me, I'll just say maybe Uncle B, like this, and then I'll just click anywhere outside, and that is it. I've been able to create a folder for myself. Okay, so but those are not what the major thing we want to do today. So the next thing I want to talk about is how do you operate programs, applications that are saved on your computer. So for you to use any application that is on your computer, what you need to do is use the start button. Use the start button. That is the best way for you to use any program on your computer. And where do you find the start button? Simply move to this left hand side. At this left corner here, you can see when I point to it, it says start. If you are using Windows 7, all you will only see is just the window key, the sign of that window in a circular form. It will be round, and then you see the sign of window, like as window, like let me show you the window key. I think I have that. Okay, this is the window key. So a sign like this, so you see it in colored over this place. So once you point there, that is what you will see. So is what you click in order to go to any program. Once you click on that start button, you choose all programs. You see all programs. So under all program, then you can now look for whatever you are looking for. Okay, so that is it. So since I'm using Windows 8, this is how it appears. If it's Windows 10 also, you can use, you see it combines the two. Windows 10 combines that system of Windows 7 and that of Windows 8, while Windows 8 looks like this and Windows 10 actually combines the two. Okay, so once we click on this, we can see all the programs that are installed on the computer. In this case here, all we have to do is to keep on swiping. You just swap this mouse cursor here, and as you are moving, you'll be seeing other programs. That are installed. So that is how you locate any program that is installed on your computer that you want to use. So that is it. You keep scrolling, then you look for that software, that application that you want to use on your computer. Another way you can look for application is just click here, and once you click here, you can type. For instance, I'm looking for, let me say I want to use Paint. There's this program called Paint used for drawing. Okay, just type PAINT. Okay, so we can see responses here. Those things that have that spelling, they will all be brought out here. So you choose what you want. If it's also a file you are looking for, is the same thing. So this is how you can walk through your computer. So also another thing we can do, in this case we just go back here, swap to this place, we can say this. So another thing we can do, normally here, this is because I've opened some folders. So if you want to see things that are saved on the computer, we can always click on this file manager icon, this file explorer. You click on it, and then you can see things that are available on the computer, either on the desktop. They are the ones in your download. That is the one that was downloaded. All those things that were downloaded, you can see them here. You see other ones like my document. Anything in my document can be found here. Music, if you have them here, or anywhere you've been saving, depending on where it all depends on where you save your items. So let's say for instance, if you look at this place, most of my things are saved on the desktop. For instance, we can open this School Music by clicking twice, double clicking. This School Music, you can say I have a lot of music here, but I don't have anything in my music. So that is it. And if you want to play anyone, you just simply double click and it will play. So that is how you can run through. So that is how you run through your computer. You want to play music, you want to see the pictures. If you go to my picture, if you have any picture there, you will see it. But if you have not been saving there, then you will not find it there. So you just need to locate wherever those things are, and then you can open them. For instance, look at this. There are some pictures I created here for this lesson. So they are all inside one folder so that I can get easy access to them. So I put them together in one place so that I can use them and I can walk through them at once. So I want to believe you enjoyed this lesson. This is just the first in the series. After this, once you know how to navigate around, then the next thing is for us to start using some applications. So how do you use certain applications? And the first one we'll be looking at is the application for word processing. That is application meant for typing. Maybe you want to type a letter, you want to type a memo, you know anything has to do with typing. Those are what we'll be looking at very quickly, and after that we move on to other things. So that is how we're going to do it on this channel in this series of a computer appreciation class. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you can always get updates, or you can always get updates on whatever I'm posting on the channel. You'll be notified. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye.